Welcome back to Bill Collector Outdoors.
All right, well, good morning, guys. For today's video, we're going to do a little unboxing. I bought a couple of things to get me ready for crappie season coming up, get ready for bass. I also bought a couple white bass things, so hope you enjoy today's video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe. Okay, for starters, we have the Pflueger President, otherwise known as the El Presidente. This is actually my second Pflueger President that I've bought. The first one I still have, still works great. It's one of the bigger models. I've had it for over 10 years actually, and I love it. So just give you some statistics on it here. This is the President 20, which is their smallest one. It's a 7-bearing system, graphite body and rotor, stainless steel, total line control system, braid ready spool, slow oscillating gearing, and aluminum handle. Its max drag is 6 pounds. It only weighs 6.2 ounces. It's got a 5 to 2 to 1 gear ratio. Mono capacity is 100 yards of 4 pound, which is what I'll be using on it. I probably won't ever throw braid on it. That's pretty small. All right. So with that, I'll be pairing it with this P-Line fluorocarbon. It is a 4-pound test. There's 300 yards here. This reel I'll be using for trout and crappie. I have another setup you guys have seen in some of my videos that is going to be more for crappie than anything. It's got 6-pound test on it, so the trout can kind of see it. I have caught trout with it, just not as successful with a 6-pound test. A couple other things I picked up while I was at Bass Pro are these Strike Kings 3/8 ounce heads with the underspin. I started using these last year, and I have all sorts of trailers, which I'll pull some out and show you what I kind of pair these up with depending on my area and everything. But I really like these. Let me pull one out for you real quick. All right, so this is a better view of what it looks like here. I pair it up with these swim baits, these paddle tail swim baits like these. This one's obviously like a shad color. I've also thrown twister tails and stuff on them before. Just like I said, it depends on the area, what your water color and everything looks like. But, you know, of course, you can pair it up with whatever you'd like. I recommend these, though. I really love them. They're Strike King. I bought 3 or 4 last year and just fell in love with using them. Another thing I bought, which is something I've never used before actually, is this little tail spin. I got the white. It was a recommendation by my dad. He said that they used to use those for white bass all the time when he was younger. Granted, they were using chrome ones. Couldn't find any chrome ones anywhere. There are some online, but I just haven't ordered any. I like the way this thing goes through the water. I like its action. I think it'll actually be a successful bait, and I might even try to use it for bass here in the future. But so far, like I said, I used it all day yesterday. Didn't catch anything. The water was pretty dirty, a lot of debris. I think I had 2 casts where I didn't catch something with this, which I'm not blaming the bait. If I was throwing a rooster tail, the same thing would have happened. So that's another bait that I got and so far enjoy, and they come in all sorts of colors. They're like $6.79 at Bass Pro, which, yeah, it's a little pricey, but you might be able to find them online somewhere where you can get a whole bunch for cheap. I also bought a new rooster tail in white. That white just seems to do the trick around here. So, you know, why can't beat them, join them, you know. I also bought these colorful jig heads. It was a 6-pack for like $7, something like that. Let me pull one out for you. I bought them because they have spinners on them, which, you know, it never hurts to have a spinner. It just adds that little bit more of attraction. It came in red and black, a couple of chartreuse, a white one, and then a couple. The rest are pretty much like kind of a chartreuse combo color. But that's it for baits. Let's move on to the rods. All right, so another recent purchase is this Ozark Trail Catfish Combo. It's called the Grit Stick Catfish. The reason I went with Ozark Trail is my other catfish setup is a Ozark rod, and I love it. Usually I'm a ugly stick guy, but I'm the couple of fish I've caught on it, I loved the way the rod felt, and for the price this was, I just couldn't pass it up. And if this rod is as good as the other one, whenever the reel breaks or quits working, I'll just put a nice reel on it. So that's another thing that I bought recently. That gives me 2 catfish combos now. So when we go out, I have 2 poles out in the water and then can throw my bass rods around while we're waiting. All right, guys, to finish this off, we have the ACC 7-foot 6-inch ACC crappie stick here. Be a medium power fast action 2-piece. Already got the President on there and lined up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.